For centuries, humans have been fascinated by the moon, Earth's natural satellite. It has been the subject of countless myths, stories, and scientific investigations. Yet, despite our close proximity to it, there is still so much we don't know about this celestial body. One of the most intriguing mysteries is the dark side of the moon. Unlike the near side, which always faces Earth, the dark side of the moon is never visible from our planet. In fact, the first time humans saw the dark side of the moon was in 1959, when the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3 took pictures of it during its flyby. Since then, we have learned a lot about this enigmatic region, but there is still much to uncover. So, what do we know about the dark side of the moon? Well, one thing we know for sure is that it is not actually dark. It receives just as much sunlight as the near side, but its lack of atmosphere means that the temperature fluctuations are much greater. During the lunar day, the temperature can reach up to 253 degrees Fahrenheit, 123 degrees Celsius, while at night it drops to minus 243 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 153 degrees Celsius. Another thing we know is that the dark side of the moon is much more rugged and mountainous than the near side. This is partly due to the fact that the near side has large basins filled with lava, which have flattened out the terrain. The dark side, on the other hand, has fewer of these basins and is therefore more heavily cratered and mountainous. Despite these discoveries, there is still so much we don't know about the dark side of the moon. For example, scientists are still trying to figure out why the two sides of the moon are so different from each other. Some theories suggest that it is due to the way the moon formed, while others believe that it is the result of a massive collision with another object. Furthermore, there is much we don't know about the resources that may be present on the dark side of the moon. Some scientists believe that there could be deposits of rare earth metals, helium-3, and other valuable resources that could be mined and used for various purposes. However, until we send more missions to the dark side, we won't know for sure. In conclusion, the dark side of the moon remains a fascinating and mysterious area of our solar system. Despite the advancements in technology and our understanding of the moon, there is still so much we don't know about this enigmatic region. As we continue to explore and study the moon, we may one day uncover the secrets of the dark side and unlock the potential it holds. Despite being the largest natural satellite of Earth, our moon is only the fifth largest moon in our solar system. In fact, the moons of Jupiter and Saturn are much larger. Our moon is approximately 4.5 billion years old, which is the same age as the Earth. Scientists believe that both the Earth and the moon were formed around the same time when a Mars-sized object collided with our planet. The moon is about 1/6 the size of the Earth, with a diameter of approximately 3,476 kilometers, while the Earth's diameter is around 12,742 kilometers. Unlike other planets in our solar system, Earth has only one natural satellite, which is our moon. It is also the largest moon in relation to its host planet. The gravitational pull of our moon affects the tides on Earth. The gravitational force of the moon on the Earth's oceans causes tides to rise and fall. The surface of the moon is covered in craters, mountains, and flat plains called seas. These craters are formed due to meteor impacts, while the mountains and seas were formed by volcanic activity. The moon has no atmosphere or weather, which means there is no wind or erosion on its surface. As a result, the craters and other features on the moon's surface have remained largely unchanged for billions of years. The moon has a dark side, which is never visible from Earth. This is because the moon is tidally locked with Earth, meaning that it rotates on its axis at the same rate as it orbits around our planet. Our moon is slowly moving away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches, 4 centimeters, per year. This is because the tidal forces between the Earth and the moon are causing the moon's orbit to slowly expand. Finally, the moon has a weak magnetic field. In contrast, the Earth has a strong magnetic field that protects us from the solar wind and other charged particles from the sun. However, the moon's magnetic field is much weaker. These are just a few of the many fascinating facts about the moon. As we continue to learn more about our closest neighbor in space, we may uncover even more interesting discoveries.